Hey everybody, my name is Whitney Thill and I am a Star Diamond Beachbody coach. I wanted to thank you all for joining me on this call tonight where I can share a little bit more about my story, how I got into coaching, and a little bit more on what coaching is. So after this video, feel free to follow up with whatever coach invited you, or feel free to post any questions below or message me and reach out. So I kind of just wanted to touch a little bit on my story on how I got started because it wasn't necessarily your traditional route. I had actually tried insanity a couple times. I was an athlete growing up. I moved away from home as soon as I turned 18. In that little time in between when I left home and before I actually got married and had kids, I kind of tossed my health and nutrition, everything out the window, and enjoyed my 20s, so to say. And I then had my first son. And when he turned 1, I got a surprise that I was pregnant again. So I had my first 2 kids pretty close together. And after my second baby, it took me about 2 years before I actually jumped back on the health and fitness train. But the reason that I did it was actually because I was experiencing a lot of health issues. I was having absolutely debilitating migraines. It was landing me in the hospital 3 to 4 times a month, and I had borderline hypoglycemic. I had extremely low blood sugar to the point where I was randomly blacking out. It really just started to cause a lot of issues in my life, in my everyday functions. But being a mom with a infant and a 1-year-old or almost 2-year-old at home, it was really just becoming to the point that I couldn't function throughout my day without taking 3 to 4 prescriptions. And that was not what I wanted my children to see me doing every day, was popping pills so that I could function throughout the day and just hopes that I could be a present mom. So I actually, like I mentioned, started Insanity a couple times, but I didn't have anybody there or around me to really support me or hold me accountable. So it's hard. If anybody's done it, it is hard, and I quit 3 or 4 times. After I had gotten really sick, I finally, I went into the doctor for about the 100th time, and I decided I was going to see a naturopath this time because my doctor just gave me another prescription. So I reached out to a naturopath, went in, met with them, went over everything, over my medical history, and he actually said, you know, this is going to be kind of from left field, but I have a recommendation for you. Maybe you should try Shakeology. He said it is all your vitamins and minerals in one shake, plus your fruits and vegetables. It's going to be a good way for somebody who was skipping meals like me, or eating my kids' leftovers. And I was really trying to get to the root of my migraines. And I looked at him and said, no way. I am not a shake kind of girl. I'm not doing it. And he looked at me point blank and said, you can take prescriptions or you can try Shakeology. So I kind of wrote him off, to be honest. I went home, I Googled it just to, see what it was all about, get more information, because I had enough. I don't know if I was 23 or 24, literally taking 3 to 4 pills every day, not being able to function. I was so out of shape. I was so unhealthy, and I just could not do it anymore. This is not what I wanted for my life. So, you know how sometimes when you Google things, it'll start to pop up in your Facebook news feed or on your computer on the left-hand side or right-hand side? Well, that's what had happened for me for Shakeology. And I had actually came across my coach's post about her transformation with Shakeology. And she had, excuse me, a couple months prior been put on thyroid medication that her doctor informed her she's going to need to be on for the rest of her life. So I'm a sucker for before and after. So I started clicking through her pictures, saw that she was drinking Shakeology, saw what it had done for her, and I reached out. So she actually had mentioned to me about if you signed up to be a discount coach or a preferred customer, you could get Shakeology 25% off. So that was hook, line, and sinker for me. I am a sucker for a good deal and a discount. So I went ahead and I signed up and thought, if I'm going to try Shakeology, it's now or never. Plus, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So that's how I became a coach. Never ever, ever, ever did I have any intention of it being anything outside of saving money on Shakeology. But that coach kind of just dropped a little line and let me know that if I knew anybody else who was struggling like I was, as she was with her thyroid, that I could have a way to earn Shakeology for free. So again, me being a sucker for a deal, I thought, free? Like, my sister has migraines, my dad has migraines, we can totally do this. So we ended up going down that road, and after a week of me being on Shakeology, I really had just night and day difference. I didn't have my afternoon slump anymore. I was feeling better every single day. I had energy for the first time in forever to play with my kids without having to take a medication. And as much as I was feeling that, I didn't want to let myself believe it. So I had went an entire month, and at the end of the month, I had a follow-up appointment with my doctor from before the naturopath. And when he just got out his little pad to write his prescription, it's when it dawned on me, I haven't taken a single pill for a migraine in 30 days. Anybody who has suffered from migraines or even just headaches, and you take that Excedrin, or if you're like me and you had Imitrex and every other prescription for migraines out there, you know that's a big deal. So right then I just thought, wow, like if this could work for me, surely this is going to help other people. Then that coach had mentioned that I could join an accountability group. And that was a group where she had just put other women and moms like me into a group where we were all doing programs from home because it was a little bit more convenient for us with kids. And I said, yeah, sure, sign me up. I'm going to give Insanity a try again. It was the first time I completed Insanity, and that accountability group to me was life-changing for more ways than one. One, I completed Insanity. That's a task in itself. Two, being surrounded by like-minded other women and moms who have all the struggles in life that I do, lack of sleep, lack of time, sick kids, not feeling good, busy schedules, juggling your household, everything. Everybody could relate to me. They were all posting in there, but we were encouraging each other and motivating each other and pushing each other. And I also met my very best friend, and she happens to live across the country from me, but that was the first place that we met. And it's been 3 years, and we are still the best of friends. And just to think that it all started with that very first challenge group or accountability group. So that was how I got started. I decided to go ahead and put myself out there, which was huge because I am a major introvert. I'm an extroverted introvert, if that makes sense. I'm not shy. I love to talk. I love to share. I'm very open, but with my own little bubble. I like my own little bubble. So the thought of sharing my story on social media was extremely overwhelming to me, but it was also kind of safe because I wasn't doing it face to face with people. I was just doing it from behind the computer. But it was another way to take my accountability up to the next level. So I decided I'm going to do another round of Insanity, and I'm going to share it on Facebook. Once I started doing that, people were just reaching out to me and saying, you know, hey, like, I see in your journey, I'm watching what you're doing, that's so awesome, or I've tried Insanity and haven't completed it, I want to join you, or asking me questions about Shakeology. So that was really how I thought to myself, like, wow, this really can make a difference in people's lives. For me, I knew what a big impact it had. I know what Shakeology's done for me still to this day. It's been 3 years. I drink it every day at 3 p.m. like clockwork, and I still do fitness programs. I switch it up depending on where I'm at in my life, what my goals are, what fits in my schedule, because we have those options to do that. And the flexibility to do this all from home, where before kids, I was in the gym all the time. I loved it. But just as my life got a little bit more chaotic, that time just needed to be prioritized elsewhere. I didn't have the time to drive to the gym every day or to pay for childcare or vice versa. So it's just what worked for me. And I thought this is another option that other moms like me can benefit from. So it really has changed my life in so many ways, and I never ever dreamt that me, who went from working 60 plus hours in real estate every week, I mean all night long, working through vacations, doing everything, I got so burnt out, but it was all that I knew. I didn't go to college. I jumped straight into real estate. I've always wanted to work for myself. So that was, to me, what I thought the ultimate work was. Um, but I quickly found myself just tired, um, overworked, and having two little kids at home. It just became too much for me at that point in my life. So coaching was able to take that place in my life, and it was really hard to step back from real estate. It was a huge decision, not only for me, my family, but financially. But here I am 3 years later to tell you that it has paid off exponentially. I not only replaced my income as a full-time real estate broker, um, but I am really close to earning more than my husband does, who does have a college degree and has had his job for 11 years. In just 3 years of coaching, it's completely changed our life. I also love to travel. I am an absolute gypsy soul. I love change. I thrive on it. I love seeing new places. I love the sunshine. I love beaches. And coaching has given me the opportunity to go on several vacations, a lot of them earned through coaching and helping my team grow. So overall, can I say life changing again? How many times have I said that to you? But it's truly been the biggest blessing for me and for my family. Almost 7 months ago now, we added a third baby. We got our daughter, and she is just the greatest little joy, the perfect addition to our family. And being able to be here with her and not have the distractions that I had with the kids, not have the health issues, not have to be outside working all the time on real estate, all hours of the day. I get to be here. I do my workout. I share my journey on social media. I work with my coaches and help them build their businesses, but I get to be present. I get to be full-time, hands-on with that little girl and with my kids. I get to help them with homework. I take them to school every day. I pick them up every day. It was something that somebody who always thought I will be a working mom. Then I had kids and realized I wanted to be at home with them. It, for me, is that perfect harmony of both. I get to work. I get to work with amazing people. I've met the best of my friends. I have helped hundreds and hundreds of women take control of their health and get back in shape. And I get to be a wife and a mom. So that is something that is just, it's important to me. It means so much to me. And that is how coaching has changed my life. So I want to answer a couple of the most common questions that we get as coaches. What is Beachbody coaching? For most people, if you just say, have you heard of P90X or Insanity, they're going to know. They're going to know what Beachbody is. They are the companies who help make these programs. They work one-on-one with trainers and nutritionists to put together an amazing combination of an at-home program, fitness program, and a nutrition plan for you. So you don't have to be a professional. I don't have to be a professional. We let the professionals put the product together. If we are doing that program or being a product of the product, we get to share what works for us and help people connect with what may work for them by finding out their goals and their interests and pairing them with the perfect program. So that's what we do. We share what works for us and we help others make that connection. Do I have to sell? No. And again, this goes back to what I had just said. You are going to be sharing what works for you. That's not selling. It's just like if you go to a movie that you absolutely love, you would not hesitate to tell your friends and family about it. If a new restaurant opened up down the street and you thought they had the best dinner there, the best steak, you'd want to tell everybody about it. So now this is just a way for you to help connect others with something that works for you and share that journey. Who makes a good coach? The biggest question I think we get is, or the hesitation is, I don't know that I can be a coach right now because I'm not at my goal weight. That always just makes me chuckle. But you know what? I kind of thought the same thing in the beginning, is I can't coach other people because I'm still on my journey. But looking back, it almost made it better that I wasn't at my goal weight, because I could share my journey along the way and people kind of joined me in the trenches, where I had my head down. I was doing the hard work. I was striving for my own progress, and they were able to go along with me and see me make that progress and watch my journey unfold. So absolutely not. You don't have to be at your goal weight. And like I said, it can almost be a huge benefit if you're not. You just have to be willing to share your journey, to open up, and I like to say be vulnerable, because that's what works best for me. What is my favorite thing about coaching? That's really hard to narrow it down, but I feel like I shared a lot in the beginning. The accountability groups for me it was life changing. Like I said, I met my best friend. I had that support. I had the love. And now I get to run those for other people. And they still, every month that I start a new group and there's new women in there, or women who've been in my previous group, I love them. I absolutely love them. It's my favorite thing to do in the morning is get on, look at my challenge group, see who's checked in, see who's done their workout already, because it motivates me. It inspires me. I get to travel. I get to be at home with my family. My kids are outside playing right now. My baby's sleeping just right on the other side of the bed here. And then Shakeology's changed my life. So it's all my favorite. I love it all. There are 3 types of coaches. You can be what we like to call a discount coach or a perma challenger. Somebody who wants to take advantage of signing up to be the discount coach, so you get that discount on Shakeology and any future programs. You do save 25% signing up that route, or we can call you a preferred customer, however you like. You can be a hobby coach, somebody who loves the lifestyle, you love health and fitness, you love working out, and you like to share it with others. Maybe you're just wanting to use the money to get your hair done, or maybe to pay your car payment or a utility bill or fun money. Somebody who just likes a discount and will share it every now and then. Or you can be the type of coach who wants to be a business builder, somebody like me now, but that's not where I started, so that may grow for you as well. You see the opportunity, you really dive deep into personal development, you're looking for that change, you're looking for something new where you can inspire others, you can be consistent with sharing your journey, and you set out to be intentional. You are out to help others and build your team. So there are 3 types of coaches. So it's not a one size fits all. And that's the beauty of owning your own business and the coaching opportunity, because we can do it on whatever level you choose. Excuse me. My life has evolved. Like I said, I started out for the discount, and then I thought, I can share it with a couple people and get my Shakeology free, which in turn turned into me deciding I'm going to be vulnerable, I'm going to share, and it's completely changed my life, 100%. How do I get started, and how do I run a business? First and foremost, we focus on our own journey. We share our story, and we are accountable. We help hold people accountable, but we are accountable ourselves. We run our business on social media. When I started, honestly, I had to ask people how to post on Facebook because I didn't even know how to do it. I logged on and made an account because my friend said, well, this is where everybody's keeping up with each other. So I didn't even know how to post a picture to Facebook. Now I built my business 99.9% on Facebook, and I ventured into Instagram and a couple other social media sites. So that's how I built my business. It doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter if you're an introvert like me. You can do it from your phone. And we have amazing training from square one, brand new, top of the line training to take you from being a brand new coach to whatever level you decide to build this business. One of the questions we get all the time is this a pyramid scheme? You know what? That's a great question, because I, for one, was always against direct marketing. Not really against it. More so I didn't understand it, so I didn't really get behind it. Network marketing is hands down, in my opinion, just the best structure. You work for yourself. There's no income cap. You're in charge of your bonuses. You're in charge of your income. And it's literally, the sky is the limit. And it's all about helping people. And if you're a hustler, it'll pay off tenfold in your favor. a pyramid scheme is technically a setup where there's no product being traded off for the money given to you for joining the company. You're basically getting paid to just sign people up, where we have products in exchange. You buy a fitness program and you can get a referral for recommending that fitness program to somebody else. So I hope that answers that question. How to make money. You make 25% retail commission. Anytime a product is sold, somebody buys a program from you, you can make 25% off of that sale. And there are also a way that you can grow a team. I don't want that to be anything anybody would ever stress about. It happens naturally, but it is a way for you to help other people where I can help my team grow. And as I do that, I have an opportunity to earn team bonuses from helping my team learn how to help other people effectively. How to get started. My favorite way for people to get started was with a challenge pack. That's how I got started. I didn't even know what a challenge pack was when I bought it. I bought it for Shakeology, but my coach just said this is the best deal. It's the best way to save money and get a program. So I actually didn't touch that program because I had already had Insanity that I got from a friend. But then once I realized down the road what a challenge pack is, and I realized that is the best deal. So that's how I prefer to sign up coaches. You get a full fitness program plus 30-day supply of Shakeology. It's the only investment is to start your own personal journey. So you pick a program that you want. It comes with Shakeology, plus you get your whole business with it. Starting on month 2, there is a $15.95 coach fee. It will be the best $16 you will ever spend. It covers websites, customer service, shipping and handling, and that is a required fee. But again, you don't have overhead. You don't have anything. That is your overhead. $15.95. Most people stay on Shakeology because, hello, it's amazing. It's changed my life. It changes other people's life. So it's just kind of natural for people to stay on Shakeology. And with your 25% discount and your $15.90 fee, it comes out to about $115 a month, about $115 to $120 depending on where you're at in the United States. And so if you are building your business, though, you should be able to cover that cost very quickly. And again, that goes back to our training that we have, shares with you every day what to do, what to post, how to earn back that money, and essentially get your Shakeology for free, and then learn how to earn from that point on. Oh, excuse me. If you're helping about 3 to 5 people each month, that will not only help you hit Success Club, but that will help you earn back the costs that you're spending as a coach and being on Shakeology. And Success Club doesn't make sense to you now, but I can tell you it's awesome. And I made it from the get-go, from the very first time that I realized, okay, I'm going to share this with people, a non-negotiable for me. You earn free monthly prizes. That's how you earn those amazing vacations that I've been on. I've went on an all-exclusive paid trip on a cruise and all-inclusive week in Mexico. We've been to Vegas. We've been to Nashville. All of these trips that we get to go on, that is how you have the opportunity to earn it. There is also a club membership, but that is completely optional. Excuse me. For discount coaches, that is optional. If you're a business builder, I highly recommend it. It is a way for you to get amazing leads, people who order from infomercials or online. Beachbody distributes those for people who earn those leads to give you free customers. So, for example, if somebody's ordering that Shakeology, that's free commissions to you that you get because you are a club member. So, one, it more than pays for itself. It's $39 billed quarterly, but it is like the Netflix of Beachbody. There is, I think, $2,100 plus worth of workouts on there. So it is it's amazing for people who travel. Or if you're like me and you like change and you like to switch up your workouts but don't really know what you want to do, it gives you the option on there with multiple programs, but also different daily workouts that you can just switch it up every single day. Excuse me. So kind of a little recap is how I stay motivated and on my own journey is by being resilient. My life is always changing as a mom, and I'm just constantly sharing that. For example, after my third baby, I had been doing a program for about a year up until this point because it's just what fit my lifestyle, but I was ready for something new. I was ready to take things up a notch. So we always have so many options that fit in your lifestyle as your life changes, that you just have to be resilient and be willing to share the ups and downs of your entire life. Just be vulnerable. Um, can we do other things other than DVDs, like CrossFit, for example, or running? And absolutely, this is all about sharing your life and your journey. My sister teaches CrossFit. She teaches boot camps, but she also does these programs at home because, one, there's days that she doesn't make it to the gym. Two, there's days, you know what if your kids are sick, or what if you're traveling and you're on vacation? This is all about sharing what works for you and giving people options, because we all love options. What is my advice for full-time moms, people who work full-time but want to do this business as well? We have a lot of full-time moms, or a lot of people who are in school building this business. And my best advice would be intentional with your time. If you can build this business on your lunch break, do that. Be intentional. Listen to your personal development while you're driving. Do your workout. Get up an hour earlier in the morning and do your workout. Send your invites and talk to people over your lunch break. Watch your videos. Watch the things that inspire you in all those little downtimes that you get, and just be intentional with that time. One of my best friends, she has 4 kids. She works full time for the government. She is busy. She is the epitome of busy, and she builds this business in 1 to 2 hours a day, and she's extremely successful with it. So it can definitely be done. I hope that I was able to touch on a lot of questions that you guys have. Those are the top questions that we get, and also maybe something about my story and how I got started struck a chord with you. So what I would invite you guys all to do is to follow up with the coach that invited you. Get in touch with them, let them know any questions that you have, and if you think that this is the right journey for you. We are really excited to see all the new faces join Team Rising Up, and I look forward to moving forward in this business with you guys. Have a great day.